He wasn't bluffing when he said he didn't know us. He's a nice guy. It sounds like we're on our first date. No, yeah, it's my first time here in Vienna. Yeah, glad you guys made it. It means a lot to me, you know. Give me a cheer if you're an immigrant. Okay, there wasn't too many. Are you guys snitching today? No, what I'm most glad about is that like we had white people cheering. Yeah, the world is changing. You guys are our canary bird, you know. Yeah, if they start kicking white people out, like we have to be worried. I saw they kicked out, like in America, they kicked out like an English girl, you know. That scared me because like, what the fuck are they gonna do to me then? But my name is Ino. I'm from Denmark. Thank you. Yeah. So I always start by explaining that like I have an accent, not a condition. You know, a black guy with this voice, it sounds like I'm doing a cultural appropriation to white people. Yeah, you know, it sounds like I lost my sister to the long winter. But I'm from Denmark, and if I can tell you anything about Denmark, it's a safe country. You know, it's a very safe country. It's so safe that if you left your phone on this table and went to the bathroom, I can guarantee you that when you come back, you'd find it fully charged. It's so safe we leave our babies outside of cafes. Have you heard this? We leave the kids outside of yeah, it's not a joke, it's how we found my sister. Big day, my family. White baby, fuck yeah. This year starting off great. But believe it or not, I actually came from a bad neighborhood in Denmark. You guys are not buying it. That's okay. Yeah, because it's hard to believe. It sounds like I'm saying I went to a bad private school. It's like if Denmark was a school, it would make Hogwarts look like Auschwitz. It's not that bad, but I grew up in the 90s, man, so all I ever saw was like 50 Cent and Goodfellas and all these gangster movies, you know, and I wanted that, you know, but I just found out like it's a lot easier to be a gangster in New York than to be a gangster in Strawberry Garden. You know, it's not scary. It's scary when you hear the Crips and the Bloods at war. It's not scary when we go to war with the Blueberry Boys. Yeah, man. But it happened. A lot happened. You know, like my parents met in Denmark. My parents are actually from Romania and Uganda. Yeah, thank you guys. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you, my immigrants. The same people who clapped. Love can't happen. You just need the right passport. I don't know. But yeah, so like it's hard to relate to my parents, you know, because my mom grew up in like communist Romania, and my father, he grew up in like a third world country. I grew up in Denmark, where we don't cross the street if the light is red. So I don't know what you call that, but I like to call it a lucky break. You know, lucky that skipped a generation. You know? I might just take my kids to North Korea, you know, just keep this going. But my parents actually met in a refugee center. Yeah, mom was escaping like communist Romania, father was escaping the war. And it's weird because, you know, my mom would like describe it as like a very tough period in her life, you know, like being stuck in a detention center. And my father was like, yeah, it was tough, but I got me a white woman, so. Not too bad, you know, like he was walking around like, yeah. You know, like other Africans would be like, hey, why did you find her? He's like, ah, don't worry, you can't even get in. You know, he was calling back home to Africa like, guys, good news. They were like, oh, you got a citizenship? He's like, even better. Yeah, but the way he describes it, it kind of sounds like Love Island, you know? Like, Love Island for refugees. It's just higher stakes, you know, like the detention officer would be like, sorry, Fatima, looks like you're going home. That's okay to laugh at. You know, and she's like, it's not fair. How come Muhammad gets 4 wives? It's maybe more for me. It's okay. But yeah, they found love and they raised me. They raised me and they raised my siblings. You know, had a good time in Denmark. My little brother has dyslexia. Yeah, shout out dyslexia. You know, I think that's the funniest handicap after. But we didn't know like he had dyslexia. We just thought he was stupid. And then my father was like, okay, if you can't be good with the words, you can be good with numbers. And then we found out he is stupid. But in my family, it was like important that we go back and visit, our countries, And as a kid, like we always grew up in Denmark, it was weird for me to picture Africa, because all I ever saw were like the UNICEF commercials, and think about it, like you never see any commercials for Africa, There's no Visit Sudan. And I think it's too bad. I think it's a marketing issue. If I was in charge, I would make a travel commercial for a cruise ship to Somalia. Well, you are the captain now. So first time I went there, I was nervous. My father, he sat me down. He was like, "Son, look, I think it's best that you go back to Africa." I was like, "Whoa, that's pretty racist." But we had to go, man. We had to go, and it was a big change for me, because as I mentioned, all I saw was that UNICEF commercials, and I went there, and you know what I saw? I saw that UNICEF kid doing a Samsung commercial. Apparently, it's a big deal down there. I mean, besides a Me Too case, he's doing great. Okay, maybe not for everybody again. I'm gonna finish the joke off, and you might not like it. But what I've heard is that he's not starving, he has an eating disorder. It's a cocaine habit gone wrong. Yeah, fuck yeah, guys. It's crazy because, in Uganda, we have a lot of homophobia. You guys seen that Why Are You Gay? Yeah, that's straight from Uganda. But we actually got it from the British, and so we got it from the gayest Europeans ever. So ironic, and you turn the time 50 years later, everybody is homophobic in Uganda. And I hate to say it, a lot of my families are homophobic. I have an uncle who's super homophobic, and it's weird because I don't have anything against anybody, And I think it's a cultural difference. I grew up in Denmark, free liberty, spirit, normalized it. But in Uganda, it's very conservative. Here's the funniest cultural difference there is that in Uganda, the men like to hold hands. So when I go there, my uncle tries to hold my hand, and suddenly I'm the homophobic one. But I never got homophobia as a concept, when I was growing up in the 90s, it was we got sexuality was a spectrum, in my friend group. You could be gay if you like the same sex. You could also be gay if you didn't like football. You know what I mean? It's it's a spectrum. You got sucking dick here, and then you got watching Love Is Blind here. I feel like nobody should hate the LGBTQIA. It's the only good reason you have to hate the LGBTQIA is you're dyslexic. And I don't know, man. It's weird because in my neighborhood, we had this guy we called Gay Michael, Yeah, some black dudes. But we also had a black dude called Black Chris. So I really don't know how they come up with this stuff. I guess Michael was more gay than black. Yeah. But it's very ironic because I had a friend. I actually don't know where I'm gonna go with this, but I had a friend. Maybe it's just a good story. Who was very homophobic, and he was guys, I'm not gonna go there. Fuck it. This is my first time in Vienna, and you guys have a lovely, lovely city. Okay, the people from Salzburg are not loving this. Vienna is nice, man, but it's sketchy nice. You know what I mean? When did you guys get money? You're just riding off the Austrian Empire, Vienna is so nice. It's when you visit your friend and you see they have a nice house, so you just get disappointed with your own life. How many people are from Vienna? Give me a cheer. Okay. This is an immigrant heavy show. Okay. I have one friend from Vienna. His name is Pascal, and he's actually Korean. Yeah, and it's so funny because like walking around Vienna, every time I see a Korean or an Asian guy, I'm like, wow, man, this is where Pascal is from. You know, I had ramen today. I'm like, yeah, I'm finally in Austria. But yeah, I've been traveling a lot. I've been, as I mentioned, no, I didn't mention it, but I live in Barcelona. Yeah, thank you. So I'm officially an immigrant there, you know. And people like to ask me like if I'm learning Spanish or if I'm speaking Spanish, and I tell them, fuck no. I'm not trying to integrate twice. But I can still tell like it's different, you know, like I can still tell like it's different, you know, because I remember like the first time I got a job. Come on, man. Who was it? Is this like the third date couple? You know what? It's his other date. Nah. I got you, bro. It's his mom. You know. It's. I can't save you. Fuck it. Here's the thing about like working in Barcelona. You know, like I had a culture shock because like first time I got a job in Barcelona, like I meet my boss and he's like, okay, Monday we meet 8 a.m. sharp. I show up 8 a.m. He's like, perfect. Now we take a break. Yeah, man, Barcelona is weird in that place. Barcelona is weird in this place because, you know, I used to live in a bad neighborhood in Barcelona, and my favorite neighborhood about that place, my favorite thing about that neighborhood was the racism, you know, because in that neighborhood they're racist to white people. They call it gentrification. It's the dilemma: do we want crackheads or white people? And it's an issue, you know, like people talk about it. It's like, I think it's just a culture clashing, you know, like my friend, he was like walking around the neighborhood pissed off. We saw a white guy bike past us and he's like, come on, man, that's probably his own bike. We were walking through the city and he's like, man, like this place used to be an abandoned building. Now it's a vegan coffee shop. It's like you can't win, man. You can't win. I remember that, like, guys, this is actually my first split hour. Huh? It's my first time doing 30 minutes. Yeah. Thank you so much. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm just forgetting so much shit. Yeah, I don't know. Like my mom is Romanian. Give it up for Romania. Thank you. Yeah, it was like a big thing, Romania for us. You know that like, because you know like my mom, she used to bring me to Romania. Like ever since I was a kid, we used to go every 2 years. You know, yeah. And I found out very quickly. You know, like okay, you can go to see Paris and see the Eiffel Tower, or you can go to Rome and see the Colosseum, or you can visit Romania. And see the collapse of communism. You know, I had to write a summer school report, 7 years old, first line, life is suffering. But we went there a lot every 2 years, but we used to go to a like small Romanian mountain village. And I remember that being like weird for me because I'm sure I'm the only black guy who's ever been to that village. But it must also be weird for that village. That every 2 years, some black guy shows up. Like no one told them why. By now it's just a legend, you know. Romanian kids are being sat down like, son, there's something you need to know about this place. And I mean, like I've been doing it so consistently, like it's just a sign of winter, you know. Like the leaves are falling down, people are wearing scarves, and like, oh, I guess a black guy's coming soon. But I have to, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a little bit worried, man, because I know my people. Romanians, we're kind of superstitious. So I'm scared I go visit and some sheep go missing. But I feel lucky because, like I've never experienced any racism in Romania. Like I had one episode where one guy came up, said some shit. Immediately, a Romanian guy, he steps in, he's like, yo, go away, don't care about that guy, those people are disgusting. I'm like, whoa, racists? And he's like, no, Hungarians. Yeah, it's like the biggest difference between Eastern European and Western European. It's like in Western Europe, if they see a black guy, they cross the street. And in Eastern Europe, if they see a black guy, they cross the street to get a closer look. And like they ask me a lot of questions, like, your country, it must be very warm. No, it's actually very cold. They're like, is it safe? I'm like, no, man, grew up in Strawberry Garden. But here's the thing about anytime I have like interaction in Romania, I'm basically making first contact. So if two Romanian guys see me eat an orange, that's a new stereotype. He'll be like, hey, they like oranges. I try to tell them like, no, it's just me, I could use the vitamin C. Like, they don't have vitamin C. Yeah, even like if I bring a Romanian girl home, we'll be in bed like cuddling, and she's like, is it true what they say about black guys? You cry after sex? And you can clap it up, guys. Thank you. That's like 15 seconds off, you know what I'm saying? Saving my ass. But I've had a big year, I went to the US recently. I came back from the US. Found out in the US the only skinny people there are the homeless ones. I saw a homeless guy he pissed his pants, just speaking to himself. I'm like, they got Germans here. Yeah. Lovely. I'm doing this in Austria. But yeah, I mean, I had a big year, man. I fucked a porn star. Thank you, man. 14-year-old me have been so hype. Me right now is so hype. Yeah, it sounds awesome, man. I fucked a porn star, but I don't fuck like a porn star. So it's just the usual, regular, disappointing sex. There's not even any noises. That's the one thing I really feel like I was missing, I just had to do it myself. It's just like, what are you doing? I'm like, my nipples are sensitive. And my friends are keep asking me hey man, who is it? And ironically, I don't tell them to protect her privacy. Knowing that 50 million people have seen her getting fucked on camera. I think more people have seen her have sex than seen the World Cup. Yeah, and I mean I had a good time despite everything, she gave me a compliment about my dick. Took that in stride, but also was like, I've seen you in Mandingo Massacre 4. This is not coming from a real place. I wonder, you guys are not buying this? I'm gonna finish it anyways. I wonder if that experience for her is kind of the same experience for old athletes, Like an old warrior. She's like, man, back in my prime. Could have taken 4 of those. It's kind of like meeting Dave Chappelle, inviting him to a comedy club, and he's like, wow, man, can I do an hour? And you're like, nah, you can do 3 minutes. There's gonna be 2 Bulgarian guys in there checked out. Yeah. Otherwise, my dating life is not going too crazy, I'm trying to date around. Went on a date with a German chick. Yep. I think I tried to make it be a good date. We had to meet at 7. I came 6:55, and She told me I was late. And then we had like a small like argument because she was like, look, you Danish people, you're very inconsiderate towards, like history. Yeah. And I think she was referring to like World War II, because she was like, my grandfather died in World War II. And I was like, oh, that was kind of the point though. So we never went on a date again. Next time I went on a date with a French chick, and I think the French get a bad rep in Europe, It's like everybody find the French annoying. Do we agree? Yeah. Give me a cheer, give me a clap if you're a French person. Okay, no, feel safe, man. I think it's. I don't even think it's that deserved, it's like everybody finds the French annoying, despite Germany starting 2 world wars. Yeah. I guess that's just how annoying the French are. But I think it's because the French are too proud, I think that's the caveat about the French, is they're too proud. It's like the only way you can get a French person to speak English is if you speak French to them. If you start with bonjour, they're gonna end with please don't. But yeah, I met this French chick at work, I was working, she was complaining. And I tried my best, to impress her, because I know that French people are so hard to impress, So we went out, and I remember we were walking down the street, it was a beautiful night, there was a full moon over Barcelona, So I'm like, wow, look, the full moon over Barcelona, and she looks up, and then she looks at me like, and she tells me in France, we have the moon too. So not very lucky. After that, I went on a date with a cute Vietnamese chick as well, and I was kind of scared, not scared, but worried, because she's a successful lawyer, she has a life on track. I'm doing comedy for €2 tickets, I think it's 10 here. That's pretty good though. Might come back. But I told her all of this, put it all on the platter, and she told me, don't worry. All I want to be in life is happy. I was like, wow, that's a high bar. I had to dump her. Not only is she delusional, she's a bad judge of character. Was never gonna happen, girl. But the weirdest and the worst story I've ever had when it comes to dating is this, is this Turkish chick that I matched on Hinge. I didn't know before this was gonna be because dating stories, you have good stories, you have bad stories, and then you have traumatic stories. Stories that just define your, way of love life. And I never knew this girl was gonna be in that last category, I meet her on Hinge, we chat, I get her Instagram, and I see some time later, she's in Ibiza. I tell her, hey, if you're ever in Barcelona, give me a ring. She's like, oh, where can I stay? I'm like, hey, you can stay with me. And she's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, of course. There's no smiley, so it's hard to, set the tone of expectations, but he's like, okay, sure, I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm like, yeah, do. And she buys a ticket for for the 7th of April, and a return ticket for the 9th of March. And I'm like, are you visiting or moving in? I would have to make her split the rent out of it. But she's like, don't worry, it's a flex ticket, I'm like, fair, let's see how this works. It sounds like I'm the flex ticket now. Yeah. But she shows up, and the first 2 days are great. They're even magical, we have a good time. And I remember I think she was under a lot of stress looking back, because she had quit a job in Germany. She tried to look for a new purpose, and she did this very noble charity for women in minority countries to get period pads, fully respected. I backed it up, and she was in this charity competition, and she was doing great. She was winning for a long time, and her second contender, number 2 guys, were kids in wheelchairs playing hockey. So also very noble, you know. But they were going heads to heads. And meanwhile, they're like doing this competition. I'm at work, I get a phone call, and she's like, I lost. I'm like, I'm sorry to hear. She's like, yeah, those fucking kids cheated. I'm like, what? It's like, check their Instagram. I go to their Instagram, and she's in the comments arguing. She's like, congratulations on cheating. And believe it or not, most people took the kids' side. So I'm like, yo, fuck, I can't be in there too. Like, yeah, fuck those kids. So I was like, babe, I think you need to get off the internet. Like, get off the internet, delete those comments. Because not only was she texting for a private account, she was texting for a charity account. Yeah, so now people are like, whoa, these Venezuelan girls are bitches. I guess they're on their period, I don't know. But it happened so that like like we meet afterwards, like, and I can feel there's a lot of tension in the air, like she had given her soul, her life to this like charity project. So I tried to break the tension. I'm like, hey, I hope the wheelchair kids don't have a good union. She didn't laugh. So I'm like, it might be scary, man. Like we might get like drive by 2 miles an hour. I hope these kids are not good shots. That's what I'm saying. And she's like, that's not fucking funny. And since then, like, it all went downhill. Like, since those shows, like, it all went downhill. The next few days, like, we are just arguing, She's like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm like, okay, great. I know a good Mexican place. It's like, Mexican? Excuse me, have you ever been to Mexico? Because if you've never been to Mexico, you can't tell me there's a good Mexican restaurant. I was like, oh, okay, damn shit. I guess I can't tell you there's a good Danish restaurant either, Place doesn't exist. So eventually I get so fed up, I'm like, fuck, I need this woman out of my life, Like she is staying with me, I have a 1-bedroom apartment, like we are very close, So I do my best of like, like just take her to like a Swedish restaurant. Get the meatballs from IKEA. And tell her like it's best to leave. I think we gave it a go. Everybody said it was a bad idea. I guess it was. I think it's best to leave. But what I do say is like, hey, my cousin from Africa is coming. And in 1-bedroom apartment, she's like, it's fine, he can stay. So I'm now like, fuck, I need to find me an African guy. Give him like a suitcase and like, here's the keys, man. Like, you'll show up Monday. And I am sweating, guys. Like I am like in my stomach. I can feel like, oh fuck, man. Like this is not turning out well. So I tell like this girl at work, like a very sweet girl, she got fired. I should have seen that coming too. Because she's like, you know what, I told you this is a fucking stupid idea, don't worry about it. I can show up and I can kick her out. I'm like, thank you so much. He's like, do you want me to call my girls? I'm like, I hope that's not necessary. He's like, if it is, don't worry, they're on standby. Like, who are you? Like, we work in tech, this is it's a dark side of you. And we show up, like, because I sent her a text message, like, look, I told you like you should leave. I think it's best like you just pack your bags because you straight up refuse to leave. I think it's just best you pack your bags, and when I get home, like you won't be there, and like it's gonna be history, She's like okay, and I told this girl, like Irish girl, like come with me, and she comes with me, and when we come home to my place, I can see that like her bags are still there. They're packed, but they're still there, and I'm so stressed. I'm like, okay, look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go outside, have a cigarette. Like we have a rooftop, so we go to the rooftop, have a cigarette, have a beer, chit chat for a bit. I try to go down again, and I see the door locked, so she came home. I start knocking on the door. The Irish girl is like, why are you not opening? I'm like, I forgot the keys inside. Eventually she did leave, guys, and that's the end of that story. And that's the end of my set. Thank you so much for listening to the Vienna. It's been amazing. Homer!